the members of the Fourth Estate, honorable members of County Assembly who are present or who are not present, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum. In the world over, and particularly our country, continues to register more COVID-19 cases that has caused a severe impact on the human health and the socio-economic sectors of the society. We are not spared either. Our confirmed COVID-19 cases so far are 15, with no fatalities, and at the quarantine, 9 are at the quarantine centers. However, we are progressing very well, having discharged 31 individuals from our mandatory quarantine centers, and the 15 in the various isolation centers are faring very well. It is worth to note that all the cases are imported from our neighboring country, Somalia, except one case who was making frequent trip to Meru. As such, we applaud the President of the Republic of Kenya for his recent directive and closure of the Somali border. There are county-wide interventions coordinated by the Department of Health, such as fumigation of the community centers, health education and awareness creation, public health surveillance, contact tracing, and case findings and testing, among others. Our regional laboratory continues to serve the region, and so far has tested 159 samples. In the last 24 hours, 15 samples were tested. These were 11 from Garissa refugee camps, 2 from Dadaab sub-county, and 2 from Doble, Somalia. Unfortunately, 2 of the 15 samples tested positive. The positive samples are samples from Ifo and Dagahley refugee camps, respectively. We continue to receive technical support from the Ministry of Health and World Health Organization. They successfully trained our frontline healthcare workers and sub-county health management teams on contact tracing and rapid response on the pandemic. We therefore thank the Ministry and World Health Organization for their constant technical guidance and backstopping. As we confront the COVID-19 pandemic, we are alive to the realities that the disease has caused a severe disruption to the standard of living of our people, and more so to the vulnerable population. The restriction of movements, the closure of learning institutions and curfew have aggravated the situation and widened the vulnerability net. Towards this end, we procured 3,165 bales of sifted maize meal, 1,819 cartons of cooking oil, and 1,400 cartons of dates to address access to food for the vulnerable population. You remember this food was distributed late last week. These are the people with disability, isolation and quarantine facilities, madrasa teachers, people living with HIV/AIDS, TB patients, prisoners, and other social groups. This food ration, together with an earlier consignment provided by well-wishers for Duxi teachers, was timely and distributed well. However, this is a drop in the ocean and remains a temporary relief. We therefore call on other partners, notably World Food Programme, to step in and cushion the vulnerable communities during this unprecedented difficult time. Our partners who come to our aid during the long and successive emergencies, such as the drought, floods, locust invasion, and COVID-19, deserve appreciation and hearty mention. We thank Kenya Pipeline Company, County Pension Fund, WASDA, Red Cross, Islamic Relief, and other well-wishers for their support in the fight against COVID-19. In addition, we have recently received much-needed assorted supplies from our traditional partners, such as Save the Children. Moreover, we are today gathered here to yet again receive similar supplies composed of hand-washing facilities, hand sanitizers, thermometers, personal protective equipment, PPEs, face masks, gloves, among others, from World Vision International, which are worth 1.2 million Kenyan shillings. We also need to acknowledge the support of the same organization by providing goods and other services worth tens of millions. You heard from the coordinator of World Vision the support they have given us earlier in all the sub-counties. We would like to thank them once again, and we would like to request them to continue supporting this county. I implore you all to strictly adhere to the national and WHO guidelines as we remain conscious of our well-being. With those few remarks, I wish you a happy Eid al-Fitr, and may the Almighty Allah accept our Ramadan and prayers. Thank you very much, and God bless you.